Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Today is part one of a 30-team series. We will be doing a projection for every MLB baseball team as we go into this 2025 season because baseball is back and we love baseball. Want to give a couple shout outs before I get into it. Sorry to waste time, but want to shout out Zach, Vlad, and everybody on our team that helps with baseball knowledge. I would not know as much as about baseball as I have learned because of those guys. And also shout out to Fangraphs. They gave us the projections. Such a good website. I'm so amazed about all these baseball minds, analytics and stuff. It just fascinates me. So we're using Fangraphs today. Read a couple of articles. Want to shout out the Zips article on Fangraphs about the Athletics. I read that and kind of prepared for this athletic preview. This took a long time to make, so I would appreciate comments about it. Hopefully we can discuss a productive dialogue about the Athletics. So I'm going to go into who they got. So this plus sign is who they added in the offseason. The first main addition is they added Luis Severino. Luis Severino, pitcher for formerly the Yankees and the Mets, had a bounce-back year last year, which earned him a solid contract. The first time the Athletics, I know it wasn't a huge contract, but it was at least $60 million. And first time in my memory that the Athletics have paid someone, with Moneyball and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot. I need to give a quick shout out to the city of Oakland. This team is now referred to as just the Athletics. They will be playing in a minor league park in Sacramento for this season. A move to Las Vegas may be on the horizon, I've been hearing, but yeah, right now they're just the Athletics. I'm sorry, Oakland. If you're in California or if you're an Athletics fan, let me know how you feel about this, because I can imagine it can be kind of difficult as a fan to have to uproot your team and move somewhere else, especially for the players too. They also added Gio Urshela, name that probably won't do too much, kind of a journeyman, but he's a journeyman that has produced at some spots in his career. They traded away Jeffrey Springs for Joe Boyle, former Red. I do like Jeffrey Springs as a player. He had one good year with the Rays, kind of a starter / reliever type guy. Some innings, has good stuff. And then they added former Rangers World Series hero, I guess, Jose Leclerc. No, he's not the same guy that he was during that World Series run, but still a good closer, throws pretty hard. I'm also going to address the best projected players in terms of Fangraphs. This isn't my opinion, although I'd probably have the same opinion as Fangraphs because they know better than me. The one guy that I do and I have followed is Brent Rooker. Brent Rooker, there was a lot of speculation that he would be off the Athletics, but the Athletics extended him. They gave him a nice contract and well-deserved. He had a monster season last year, putting up a ton of home runs. That man is a professional hitter. Love Brent Rooker. Love his loyalty. He's projected to go bat 258 with a 338 on base, 510 slugging. That's like an 840 OPS with 38 home runs and 3.8 Fangraphs WAR. Brent Rooker, really good DH. Probably one of the best DHs in the league. Maybe the best DH in the league. One of the upcoming outfielders who I really like when he played against my team, the Reds, Lawrence Butler. Lawrence Butler, quick outfielder, hit for some power, hit for contact. A guy that I didn't really know of coming up through the minor leagues, but he kind of had a great rookie year last year. He's projected to have about 750, 760 OPS, so above average there. 26 home runs, 3.3 F WAR. Jacob Wilson is a guy who I recently just learned about. He's their top prospect. I believe he's already played some MLB games, but he's still a rookie, I think. Jacob Wilson, not projected to light the world on fire in terms of numbers like home runs or OPS plus, but he never strikes out. This 10% K rate is very, very good. He also plays a great shortstop. He's projected as the shortstop of the future. Jacob Wilson, great player. Then we got JJ Bleday, who my friend Vlad compared him to Nate Lowe with a little more juice. I think that's a good comp after watching some of his highlights. Not going to hit for average, but will hit for some power. Play a nice outfield position for you. 3 WAR. And then on the pitching side, not the greatest rotation in the world, but I think it's better than last year, of course. We got Luis Severino, projected to throw 177 innings, 4.31 ERA, which is around what he was at last year, and a 1.5 WAR. And then you got the fireballer, Mason Miller, who I like. I made a short on Mason Miller about a year ago. Great story. He's an amazing closer, and I'm happy they were able to retain him. He's projected for 30 saves and a 2.7 ERA. Top prospects, already alluded to Jacob Wilson, the shortstop, and then Nick Kurtz. I think he's a corner infielder, first base type player. Drafted last year, but Vlad said that he could rise through the ranks and maybe get up this year. So 38th overall prospect, that's a good thing to be excited about for A's fans. Not the best farm system, but when you got 2 top 40 prospects, that's always good to have. Last season, the A's were not very good. Pretty emotional season, being their last in Oakland. Finished 4th in the AL West at 69-73. And that's our predictions. So Fangraphs has them projected at 77-85. I reckon that'd be 3rd or 4th in the AL West. Didn't really say, but we think 4th in the AL West is fair. We projected them at 75-87. So a little bit of a difference than Fangraphs. We're a little less high on them, I think, but not by much. We do think that this is a better team. It was last year. Very fun team to watch if I'm able to watch them. And we selected our MVP as Lawrence Butler. Lawrence, super impressive last year. We think he's in for a sophomore surge. And yeah, athletics fans, let us know in the comments. We'd love to have a dialogue with y'all and be